Do you guys want to learn how to mask videos and to give people the black-eyed look for Halloween? Well, not for Halloween specifically. If you just want to make um, a creepy video just for a regular day, which I might be using some of this for a different thing. Yeah, let's get into it. I will show you how to do that. First, I'll show you the end result. Okay, so who the fuck are you? I'm you. You look like me. Are you real? Yes, I'm real, okay? Alright. Yeah, you're to do that. Yep. Just one question. What's wrong with your eyes? Or you can learn how to make black eyes for creepy videos such as what I'm planning to do for my Halloween special. But that one's going to be a little bit harder. So let's get into it. Alright, so honestly, these are simple edits. It's not too bad. At least with the mask, if you're not familiar with the Fusion page, this might seem crazy to you. It might seem like something you can't do, but I promise you, if you keep on practicing and like learning more stuff about nodes, you most likely will be able to do what I'm doing right now. So let's just get into it. Alright, so I'm going to make a whole new project. I have the project that I already put together as video 45, so let's put vid 56. Not 56, 46. I can't count. But let's create a whole new thing right here. So here, this is where we can get the footage that we need. So, to do the mask, before, I'm gonna be honest, okay, so right here, I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I am putting my applications, well, not my applications, my videos into this editor, it always puts a second audio track. I don't like that. So if it does the same thing to you, just press the back button, not the delete button, the back button, because if you press the delete button on any of it, it should be fine. If not, just press Control Z and you should be fine. Either way, right here I got my main footage that I have, and also for some reason I have my mic audio all the way up on my OBS. For some reason it is not showing that, so I have to up it a little bit. You can up it through the actual audio itself, but you also can go on the audio side of it. Like, okay, so right here it shows inspector, and if you have all of this linked, so right here is the link thing. Automatically when you bring a video in, it's automatically going to be linked. So if you don't want to have a second audio track, you can just unpress this, like unlink the whole vid before actually touching it. Then you can go to whatever part you want and click it, and it will only select that track that you want, and you can delete whatever you want, however you want. But so far, I like one track for each. So, right here, since I have everything already, my volume's up, my tracks are how I want them to be. this is what happens. So you, so if you're on Windows, and you make a mistake, something like that, you can Control Z, and it would reverse anything you did. L is to go forward. Okay. K is to pause. J is to go backwards. Now, you can double tap L to go faster. You can double tap J to go backwards faster. So, these key combinations are how you move around on your timeline. Also, note to self, I probably will mis-explain something, but going on, I will try my best to explain everything as simple as I can. Okay, so you want to add your little track to mask whatever side you want. So let's just skim through the part where you want to add the video. Okay, so right here is when I turn my head. So I'm gonna want to add this little track right here above my footage. See how it's above my footage, not clipping into my footage? That's where I'm gonna need it to be. So let's sift through this. Alright, now right here is where I can cut out the part where I press record. So right here, there's these little icons right here, this little razor blade right here. You could press Control B for this, but for someone who's just like getting used to it, you can go over there and just left click on the side that you want. So that there is a downside to pressing the cut icon instead of just Control Bing it. It's that you might forget that you are in cut mode, because right here, if I can actually get to the part, right here is just selection mode. Right, this is only going to be for when you're wanting to cut out stuff. So make sure you do not forget to unselect blade edit when you are done cutting out any piece of footage that you don't want. But let's just get in there. So right here, when you do cut out a piece of footage, you can either hit the back button, which is just gonna delete the footage, but then you can go and press your delete button and it would ripple delete your footage. Now, I'm gonna go and do what I normally do and just take away that one. Like I said, you should only press backspace to delete one track of footage, but if it works the other way, by pressing delete, it works. Yeah, so going back to this footage right here that we have selected, so you want to select the footage that you want to mask over the other footage. So obviously the footage that is above our main footage is what we want to mask out. So before we mask out this footage, let's go through, cut right here, and so right here you want to bring your mouse over to this little grid area right here. You want to right click and go down to add alpha input. Now you see this little blue node right here. You want to click and drag on the square, the blue square, and add it to the blue circle. Now this right here is where you're going to add this this node, not node, this mask. So what you're going to want to do is, so instead of going like directly on the edges of the video, what you're going to want to do is go on the outside so it has more coverage. So let's go. Let's click in here. Boom. Now we can work around this mask if we need to, but know that if your lighting changes in the video, the mask is going to be very, very seeable. Like, you could definitely see the mask, but it's honestly just about editing the video in the way you want it. You're not really going for realism right now, especially I ain't. As long as the video looks like I'm in another room, we're all good. So let's go back. Alright, so you see how that clips out some of my hair? We can go in the middle. We can add a little dot right here, work around it. It cuts off a little piece of my forehead, so we can fix that. We're just making sure that we can add as much room as we can, so no video clips out of itself. So let's go back. Let's add the volume a little bit. So I'm you. Who the fuck are you? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so obviously this is not timed correctly. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna need to make sure that your video is as lined up as it possibly can be, even if it needs like cutting a little bit, and also make sure you have the clip that you want to cut selected when you Control B. If not, then it's going to cut all of the footage that is in the line of the head player. Yeah. So right here, you can Control B. Then right here, since you Control B, it automatically selects the last clip that is behind the playhead. So you can press delete, and that would take away the video ripple deleting it. So that should line up a little bit. Who the fuck are you? I'm you.
Yes, I'm real. You're not sick.
Okay, now if you need to, there's this little thing right here, and there's easy ways. So this is the manual way of loading. This is the manual way of zooming into your timeline. I like to do it mainly, but you can go in there, Control B. You can look at the actual seconds of the video and be like, okay, I don't want to have this part in. So you ripple delete that, and as you go back out, it should be fine.
Yes, I'm real, okay?
Playing it back, watching it over, I noticed some things that needed a fix. Alright, so right here, you want to fix this mask. So what do you want to do? Oh wait. Okay, so right here, what you're gonna want to do is Control B. Remember to select the area that you want to cut, and select the video that's after the playhead, and go back into the color tab, and just work around the little mask, and making sure that your fingers and everything that you want to make sure that's in the video, that's in the video. It's a process. And then yes, like I said, it's a noticeable mask, but we're not going for realism right now. We're just going for making a little funny edit. Okay, so right here is when I want the video to end. So this right here, since you want this video to end right here, all you have to do is Control B, and that cuts every single thing in that timeline that's on that playhead. So fuck it. Now, let's say you wanted to add a little bit of a fade out. So there's this little thing right here that if you hover over your footage, any footage right here, I can do it right here as well. There's this little white tab right here. You can grab it and drag it backwards, and it would start fading out your eyes. This footage that I have masked. If I wanted to, I can have it start fading out in a minute of the end of the clip. So right there, and I can also do it with the audio as well. So you can go down to the actual audio that you need to fade out if you want it. You can start keying it, making it smoother, a smoother transition to when it comes out. So right there, video ends. That's how you mask. That's how you mask things. But honestly, you could probably track stuff way better with masking. But right now, that's how I'm learning it, and I feel like it would be easier if I teach you the same things that I'm learning. But so that's the end of this clip. But I want to. What is this? Okay, so that's the actual timeline. So now I want to have black eyes. I want to put black eyes on myself and track it. So if you want to go do that, you have to have a clip that you are not blinking in at all. This is a simple, just a simple edit. So right now, just make sure you do not blink at all, so you don't have to keep on fixing the tracking when you go and edit stuff. Alright, so now we want to go and edit in black eyes. So, if you want to, also, I don't know how to get more of a grainy, like darkish color right now. But you can settle these all the way down to just even them out, and have a black and white color, gray color type situation. Actually, that's like a bluish. That's probably what this is here. And green is. There we go. Now that looks better. But you can have that going on. But let's just how do I reset that? Reset. Okay. So before we do all that, let's go into fusion mode, the fusion tab, and fuck around with this. So first, I would like to put my stuff in the middle. Alright, so guys, this is how you would do it. So let's get a merge. We're gonna have a merge. This is important for what we need to do. So to create a black eye, what we're gonna need is we're gonna need a background. So we're going to pull in this icon. This icon right here is a background node. Now, I understand the Fusion page could probably be kind of scary and intimidating, but as I've been learning nodes, it's been really easy recently. So let me just explain this a little bit to you, and hopefully you can go out and be like, hey, I can kind of do this. I can kind of get it right. So, okay, right here is the background node. Pretty simple, just a plain old background node. But right here, there's these 5 little icons right here. This, okay, there's these 5 little icons right here. But the one that you're gonna need to focus on is the B-spline. And real quick, so you know how I told you about make sure your video clips are selected so certain things can happen better, right? So right here is to make things faster. Make sure you have the background node selected. You see how it has a red border around it? That's what selection means. So I can select the media input right here, and that means I have that selected. So just click left click on black background. That's all you need right now, and then go over to B-spline, this right here, and then click left. And okay, you have that, right? You have it. So right now, what you're gonna need to do is, if you're on Windows, you can control and then start moving your mouse wheel. But so for your footage, since you're gonna be putting a background on your eyes to make it look black, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to so since you added your background, your spline to your background, the spline's already connected. The spline, you don't need to select it at all. It's already selected once you put it onto the background. So you see this little crosshair right here? That's how you're gonna add the little the masking. So right here, you're gonna want to be as precise as you can. I will say, none of this is permanent. You can fix it, you can tune it up, just make sure that everything is working as good as it should. Everything should be working just fine. It should never mess up anything. If you like run through the video and be like, oh wait, the black eye looks kind of weird right here, you can go back into the spline and fix it. And if there is an issue like that, I'll show you how to do it. But right here, you have the masking, right? Right here, you created the mask. So you're gonna need some black. Now, you can already see that if you select background, the color right here is already black. But you're gonna want to have it a darker color that's already in the video, so the black doesn't look weird. So the way I do this is I click left and hold on the little weird thing and just try to find a really dark color. So right here, since you have this, what you're gonna need to do is you have this, put that right there. Now you have your little mask. So you can go back to your spline. You can soften the edges right here on the soft edge. And hopefully it looks better. If you want reflection of the eye, what you're going to want to do is basically the same thing. Just grab another background node and connect that to another spline, and then have that spline go around whatever reflection you want on the eye. So right here, this is the best reflection I can get of this eye. So let's back that up. So let's just go around that eye. Actually, that's alright. So let's zoom in a little bit more and get eye in place. Alright, so now we have that spline connection. So for this one, since we're going to be creating the reflection, we're going to be hovering our background thing right here to the reflection that we are splining. So right here, boom. We have that color now. So now if we connect it to the merge, you should see it. It's hard to notice until you actually see it with the black and everything. But right here, so since you created these 4 nodes, this is for one eye, by the way. This is only for one eye. Once you create these 4 nodes, you're going to need to grab the merge node again, put it right here. So, the black eye, right here, this is the black eye. We're going to need that to be in the background. So, the background is this yellow triangle right here. But now, since you already, we got the black eye, and we got the reflection. All we need to do is, we need our black eye to be our background, so that's the yellow. This right here, this green arrow right here is what we're going to need to connect the light from the eyeball. So right here, boom. And then right here, since we have all of them put together, we can now grab this gray square right here and put it on the green one. Then that's tracking the black eye right there. Black eye right there. Really fun to do, right? Alright. So now that we got this one done, let's scroll out a little bit. We're going to need to move this. Now, what we did for this eyeball is what we're going to do for the other one, alright? So we're going to need a background and a S spline, and we are going to make our eye so far so good. Alright, now that we got our eye, all we need to do is let's get the color from this eye right here. So all we need to do is take that little mouse thing, put it over this, and we already have the black, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now that we have this, let's just disconnect this now. Alright, so now that we have that, we're going to do the same thing we did before. Get another background node, get another spline node, and just get that reflection of the light One second, let me back up on that one, because that doesn't look too good. Let's, there we go. Now we can precisely get this correct. Alright, now that we have that, we're going to have to grab another merge node. Now, we're going to have to put, remember, the black eye goes on the yellow triangle right there, and the reflection goes on the green. And boom, right there, we're good. Now, so basically, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need the eye to be tracked, right? So what we're going to need to do is go press shift space, and that will pull up a selection tool thing where you can search up everything. It's called, what you need to grab is called a planar tracker. Planar tracker. And then add it. So this right here is obviously what's going to be tracking everything. So instead of actually putting it just around the eye, what you need to do, so you can get a better scope around it, is to go like on the outer edges of that eye. So the mask can track properly. So that right there, you might need to tweak it a little bit. But other than that, it should be good. So what you need to do from here is first let's go to point. What you're going to want to do with the point is change it to hybrid point and area. Then perspective, you need to change that to translation, rotations, and scale. That's what you need to change it to. Then you click and hold this, and then also hold shift at the same time and put it into the timeline. Then what we're going to want to need to do is first track forward. So this is obviously going to take a little bit of time, but once we start putting everything together, it's going to look better. So basically, this is just telling, the planar tracker is basically just telling the footage to have this black eye move at the same rate my head is. So you tracked it forward, but let's track it backwards. So right here, this is the track backwards. So you're going to want to click that just to make sure that every tracking movement goes smoothly as possible. So just track forward and backward. Again, forward is this one, backward is this one. And everything should be working fine. If not, please let me know down in the comments. Maybe I can help. But, so, it's tracking. That's done, right? So, what you need to do now is right here, press create planar transform. See now, this, you don't need this. So let's hold shift, left click, and drag out of the timeline. So now you don't need this. This is what you have. And this is all you're going to need after you get this done. So, after you get the tracker done, you just connect the planar tracker, let the planar transform to this, and boom, it should be tracked. So let's go, let's take all this, take all this, and then put it right here. Alright, so let's play forward. Or you can learn how to make black eyes. Alright, so now that we got that eye tracked, that is all we need now. So we can just take that off. Boom. We're good. So now we can take that one away, because again, we don't need that planar tracker after we get that tracking down and after we get that planar transform in the black eye. That's all we need to do. So now, scroll low. Let's move this aside for now. Now we're going to be focusing on this one. So let's grab. That is not it. Stop. Let's grab this. All right. So now, basically, we're just doing the same thing. That's all we're doing. So now, we're going to need to grab the planar tracker again. So, Shift and Spacebar pulls up this, the selection tool. Then, since you already have planar tracker already searched up, all you need to do is press the Enter key, and it's already there. So now, we need to put a parameter around this eye. Alright, now that we did so, we need to put the point hybrid and everything back in here. So right here, now, left click and hold shift to put in timeline. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Then, track forward. This is an easy process, honestly, once you get doing it over and over and over again. And hopefully this video is helpful for people who want to mask videos or make a little creepy edits here and there. And yeah, now it's time to track forward, not forward, backward. Again, mine probably isn't as good looking as a lot of other people's because I'm just now starting to learn how to change eye colors and put in black eyes, stuff like that. But this is just a simple edit, and I hope this helped a lot of people. And yeah, honestly, it's been really fun making this video. And now, like I said, now after we're done doing this, now that we got it tracking forward and backward, all you need to do is, like I said before, is just create a planar transform. Then planar transform has all the knowledge now that we have done the planar tracker. So grab this gray square, put it into the planar transform. Now, what we're going to want to do is put another merge node right here. Now, we can see the left eye is doing its job. Oh wait, hold up. Sorry, I forgot to put this. That right there. Alright, now that should not much. Alright, now that works. So now we can put the other transform node right here. Now we have both black eyes. Now hopefully it works. Or you can learn how to make black eyes. Alright, so now we got the black eye effect. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as pros, but I honestly think I wasn't opening my eyes wide enough, but it's whatever. It's good for beginners to learn how to do stuff like this, so I think it looks
Or you can learn how to.
Now, if you want to put some like gray colors, just go on to the color tab and just start draining this stuff. Alright, and for a little effect, oh shit, not mine. For a little effect, we could go into background sounds. We could do that at a little creepy. For a little special effect, we could start bringing in some audio, some spooky audio in here.
Or you can learn how to make black eyes for creepy videos such as what I'm going to do for my Halloween special. But that one's going to be a little bit harder. So let's get into it.
Alright. And if you want this audio to fade out, you can use that little thing I showed you and make it curved so it has something more of a harder fade out. And then boom, like a little bit harder fade out. All right, so right there, everything I showed you how to mask. I showed you how to go into the Fusion page and know what you're doing. If you still have questions, you can ask them down in the comments. I hopefully will be able to help you in that regard. If not, I will link the channel that knows how to explain things better than I can down in the description. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little informational video. I was pleased to make it, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.